Hello everyone, welcome to Lady Karamode's Tarot. Whether you're a returning subscriber or a new viewer, thank you for being here. If you need any information about my reading or my channel, the information is in the description box below this reading. I am doing a healing trauma reading. It's for the collective, and it will help with whichever trauma you are having problem pinpointing the healing for. This is to help you guide towards what is stuck in the healing or what will help you move forward. Okay, we're going to get a starting card here, an oracle card. It's an animal oracle. Thank you. We have calm. Says, the turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break from your busy life and look around or within you for more grounding and long-lasting solutions. Then the bottom card we have is Crow, transition. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. So it's telling you to stay calm through a transition that you are going through, to follow the wisdom that you have gained through certain things in your life. Slow and steady. You don't need to push too hard through everything, because if you go too fast, you might miss something that needs attention. Okay? So with our first question is, how is this trauma impacting your life? So we're going to answer that. How is this trauma impacting the collective's life? Please guide me for the collective. How is this trauma impacting the collective's life? Please guide me. Please guide me. Thank you. We have Page of Feathers. I feel like maybe you feel like everybody is watching you. Maybe you have a fear of people knowing what's going on in your life. Maybe because usually the Page of Swords is somebody spying. So you might have a fear that somebody is spying in an area that you're not comfortable with. It's causing conflict. Conflict with maybe a passion that you have. You're uncomfortable. Okay, so it's impacting your life to where you can't stand up and be who you are, what you want to work on. Okay, and how does the next question is the emotions you carry with this trauma. What emotions do they carry with this trauma? King of Junk. You are weighed down, carrying a bunch of baggage. Seven of Pentacles. Constantly trying to work on something to get your abundance up. And it's hard to walk away from. It's emotionally draining for you. Okay, how this affects your relationships with others. How does this affect the relationships with others for the collective? We have the Five of Wands. It causes conflict. It's a competition, strife. It causes people to, we've got another Five of Pentacles, leave you out in the cold. Not look at maybe your worth in a situation. It causes inner conflict. Causes inner turmoil to where there's constant towers. Maybe you're constantly fighting with people over your views. Maybe what's caused this tower is something to have to do with making a choice when you were vulnerable and you're scared to do that now. So you're feeling like people leave you behind and they leave you out, and then it causes conflict with feeling worthy enough. Okay? And how does this affect the way you see yourself? It makes you feel like you're lacking. Look at his face on here. He looks like he doesn't feel like he deserves to be the emperor. Like he looks like maybe everybody looks at him like he's a pushover or a crybaby or not worthy. So it makes you feel like you aren't worthy of being an emperor or an empress if I'm speaking to a female. How else does this affect the way the collective see themselves? Judgment. Like people are constantly judging you. Like you have to make decisions that you don't want to make. And people look at you like maybe this is just how you're feeling. That people look at you like maybe like you are feeling like you don't belong, like you don't fit. Like you might be toxic. This is how you feel, this is how all of this affects how you feel about yourself. You feel like maybe you're toxic and that you're judging yourself. You feel sad and left out. Overweight. She looks like she's just got too much on her. Okay. Now we're going to see more towards how to heal and how to release the trauma. This trauma could be anything that you have faced in your life. This is just the emotions of it and how you can heal them. Okay? So this one is an energy I need to draw on to begin to release this trauma. So what energy does the collective need to draw on to start releasing the trauma? Okay, we have temperance, balance, and harmony, and the will, change, possibilities. So you need to learn to balance your energy, harmonize your energy. There's a change that you might need to make. 10 of Feathers, ending something, some kind of recovery, transformation. Something has to end in order for you to have different possibilities, a transformation in your life. So you need to learn how to balance the emotions in this. To ignite your passions again, your charm. And you need to release the pain that all of this has caused you. The best way I know to release the pain, and I know it sounds counterproductive, but you have to focus on what's happened and go through it and talk it out. Even if it's just to yourself, talking it out to yourself, to spirit. Talk through it and realize what's your fault and what's somebody else's fault, so that you know where the blame is to be placed, and it's not always placed on you. It's not always your fault. But you do have to realize that sometimes some of it can be, and you have to accept the things that have happened and then forgive both parties. And that is not one of the easiest things to do. When I was going through this part of the healing, I got pulled to the book of, I think it was the book of Michael, or yeah, I think that's what it was. And I read through that whole book in the Bible. And I am not huge on religious, going to church, things like that, organized religion. But the Bible it teaches lessons. And you have to learn how to look at the things as lessons, and how to learn how to pull the information from it that you need personally, because whenever you read the Bible, it's speaking to you. It's not necessarily telling you that you have to do it this way. It's just saying, hey, this is what is being guided, and you might want to read through and see how this relates to your story. Okay? A lesson you must learn from this experience. We have ideas, discipline. You have to learn your own self-discipline in this. I know that some of this is probably pretty triggering for people. That not everything is your fault, but you also do have to take part of you have to accept the things that are your fault. Okay? What other lesson? That you need to learn to take action in your life and focus on the things that are important to you to move forward. Okay? And how can you begin to move past this experience? We have exploration, discovery. You have to start trying to discover new things, new aspects about yourself that you didn't realize before. Like how strong you were to get through whatever traumatic event that you went through. Because somebody else might not have made it through the same thing you did. And you got to realize that, yeah, you are strong. Yeah, you can do it. You are worth your own strength and resilience, and you are worth discovering these aspects of yourself. And this is a way my life will change as a result of releasing this trauma. You'll have peace and compassion. You'll find compassion for people that have been through the same things. You'll find peace within yourself and in your surroundings. Even you have to, what Spirit's doing for most people is he makes them stand still until they can find peace where they're at. And once you are able to do that and you can make it work where you're at, then you start moving forward slowly but surely. It's a whole learning process, and you find harmony and integrity in yourself. We have the King and Queen of Shells here. This is yin and yang of yourself. You find both parts of yourself. You are whole. Okay, anything else that Spirit wants to say? You'll find balance and adaptability. You'll be able to balance yourself more when you heal these energies. You have to focus more on what needs to be healed, what your body is telling you need, what your emotions are telling you need. You might not have gotten it when you were going through the situation. You might not have gotten the sympathy you needed. You might not have gotten the compassion you needed or the protection you needed. You need to give yourself all of these things. It's a huge self-love journey. You have to give yourself the love that you didn't receive going through the traumas that you went through. The protection, the love, the encouragement, the compassion, just letting you know that it's not your fault, but you have to heal what you have to heal in order to move forward. If you don't, then you'll just stay stuck. We have use your logic and you'll find justice. We have the King of Feathers, justice in yourself, justice for yourself. You need to go towards more of the truth of what happened. The truth always sets you free. Like, even if you were trying to lie to yourself about something that might have happened, lying to yourself only hurts you. You'll have to find comfort in community. Like, sometimes you need to go and find somebody that maybe a therapist or a counselor to help guide you through these, because I'm not saying to do this necessarily alone. It's whatever you feel most comfortable with. It's decisions that you have to make for yourself in the direction you want to go. If you want to manifest what you want to manifest. I mean, there's a lot that can happen whenever you are stuck in the trauma cycle. You stuck in the victim mentality instead of you were victimized. You were not a victim. You were victimized. And in order to heal that, you have to realize that, and that you only give the person or the situation the power that it deserves. If it doesn't deserve any power, don't give it any power. Okay? You have the power to do this. You just stay calm and go through this transition like giving yourself love. And if you find a hard point to get through to it, if you get stuck or it causes too much emotional outpour, back off of it and then revisit it when you can. I mean, it's not all a rush to see who gets there first. It's a process and a journey that people have to go through, and everybody goes at their own pace. It's not a race and it's not competition. It's just healing yourself to be able to move forward eventually, to be able to be happy. And happiness does come from within. That's once you start to heal your traumas, you find happiness. And I know that some of this was pretty triggering. I'll put a warning on it. And if you want to watch it, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. But I appreciate everybody for being here with me. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.